How are you? Thanks for coming. Yeah, thanks for being here, guys.
Okay. Smile.
We're in line today to go to Dallas to watch TCU beat SMU.
We got here at 6:55 and it's like 7.
It's the tag team out here.
Tag team.
I appreciate y'all.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, no, it's great seeing you guys.
Hey, go Frogs. Oh yeah, go Frogs. Go Frogs. Let's go.
Thank you, guys.
Perhaps you've heard of the rumors and reports swirling around a coaching change coming. At least that's what they're saying on ESPN and here in the Metroplex, that this will be the final game for Sonny Dykes before he moves on and moves across town to TCU.
I want to introduce new head football coach at TCU. Let's give a warm Horned Frog welcome to head coach Sonny Dykes.
All right, thanks, Jeremiah. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. We got to promise each other we're going to do the very best we can. All right, I'm going to give you 100% of everything we got. Everybody here is going to give you 100% of what they got. And all I would ask in return is 100% of what you got.
Good.
Yeah, good to meet you, man. Thanks. Glad to be here. Yeah, good to see you, man. How are you?
Good.
Good. Nathan, good seeing you, man.
Nice to see you now.
Thank you. Yeah, what a great opportunity, man. I'm excited to be here. It's a good place. I spent a year here in this program. I was blown away by the people that I met. I was blown away by the players that were on the roster. It was really an eye-opening experience for me just to see what kind of place this was. I always knew it was good looking out from the outside in, but having a chance to be here for a year really opened my eyes to what an incredible place this is.
My name is Alon Ali, and I'm from Fort Worth, Texas.
My name is Jacob Erline, and I'm from Brenham, Texas.
I started off at SMU back in 2017. I played at SMU for 5 years.
So I played ball at SMU from 2018 to this past season, 2021. And Coach Dykes, playing for him was awesome.
He really had a great family environment there, preached family the whole time, taught us how to be pros, and treated us like pros at the same time. So overall, it was a great experience.
Any situation like that, it's it's different. Nobody really knows, how to handle it. It was senior day. It was our last home game, kind of end of the year, and so yeah, it was just it was a weird situation. Nobody really knew what was going to happen. Obviously we knew that Coach Dykes was heading over to TCU, but as far as how the rest of the year was going to go, as far as bowl prep and all that kind of stuff, there were just a lot of unknowns for everybody. In any situation like that is difficult. I think you got to put yourself in that person's shoes. He was making a decision that he thought was best for him and his family, and so I respect him for doing that. I hate the way that everything sort of went down there at the end, but if I was Coach Dykes and I was in that position, I probably would have done the same thing.
For me, I understood why he was leaving. It's a better opportunity for him and his family, and for his staff that he had with him. So I had no negative feelings towards it. I totally understood. You know, I actually thought I was on the way out to go to the NFL, but decided to make the decision to transfer elsewhere and had a really good conversation with Coach Dykes. And obviously I believed in him and what he was preaching and wanted to come here and do it again with him.
So coaching is something that I've always wanted to get into, and I knew that after this past season, you know, I was going to have an opportunity somewhere to go ahead and get started. And you know, after that game, Coach Riley called me and he was like, "Hey man, we want you to come be a graduate assistant at TCU with us." And so, you know, without any sort of hesitation, I jumped at the opportunity just because, you know, I knew that this was something that I wanted to do, something I've always wanted to do.
There was a lot of backlash, you know, when Coach Dykes came here. And then when I decided to come here, I also, you know, received a little bit of backlash, but college football fans are passionate, and that's what the game's all about. I grew up a TCU fan when I was little. I've always wanted to play here. My family's only 20 minutes up the road, so having them close is really important to me. And it's just been everything I thought it would be and more.
You guys know, I mean, I don't need to say much about this game. You guys know, I mean, this is an important game for us. They all are. It's our last non-conference game. A lot of stuff. The only thing I'll say this, and you guys that have played against SMU know this, that's an important game for that program. Okay, it's their way to get on the map. So you're going to see their best effort. All right, that's all that needs to be said about that. All right, they're going to play hard. They're going to put everything they have into the game, and that's a good thing. That's what we want. Every opponent we play, I hope they do that. Okay, and so that's really all there is to say about that. But it goes back to what we've said over and over and over again. We need to take care of ourselves. Okay, need to handle our business, play to our capabilities, play to our expectations. Okay, and the standard. All right, we've done a good job doing that, I think, for 2 weeks. I think we improved from week 1 to week 2. I think we need to take that same step from week 2 to week 3. That'll put us on track where we need to keep going and progressing as a program. All right, we're going to have to play hard, tough football for 60 minutes.
We're at SMU this weekend. Hopefully we come out with the W. You know, we're going to play as hard as we can. Should be a great environment. Should be a good game.
So just do a great job of being focused. And what it comes down to is this. Half of these things I show you, it's being disciplined. Okay? It's doing things the right way. It's caring enough about your teammates and not be selfish. Okay? So make sure that we do that tomorrow. There's going to be plenty of opportunities to throw a punch. There's going to be plenty of opportunities to say something. There's going to be plenty of opportunities to do that stuff. We don't need to do that. Okay? Because that's a distraction, and that is us losing our focus. All right, and we're going to be a focused team for 60 minutes tomorrow. Okay, and then we're going to have a hell of a good time on the bus riding back forward. Okay, and that's the deal. All right, so let's have a good time after the game. Let's say whatever we want to after the game, but let's handle our business for 60 minutes tomorrow. All right, and there's no distractions. Let's take a lot of pride in it. Let's take a lot of pride in it. Okay, of knowing that, hey man, you can say whatever you want to me, it ain't gonna bother me. I got a job to do. I'm gonna do my job. I'm gonna do it for my teammates, my brothers, because I love them. And I owe it to them to do things right. Okay, so let's do that tomorrow.
Yeah, no. So obviously it was really interesting because, you know, I have so many, you know, or I have such great relationships, you know, with a bunch of the guys that are still over there. You know, on the defensive side, you know, I'd been with a bunch of those guys for the last 4 or 5 years. Now I'm sitting there watching film on them and game planning against them. Just the whole week was a little bit weird, but you know, at the end of the day, you're going out and you're playing football, and what I tried to do pretty much the whole week was just not get so caught up in the fact that we were playing SMU and just looking at it as another, you know, nameless, faceless, you know, opponent.
He treated this game like a normal game, kept preaching, it's just another game, prepare like it's Oklahoma, prepare like it's Tarleton, because we treat every single game the same, so there was absolutely no difference. That's what I expect from Coach Dykes. He's very professional, always keeps us level-headed. He's really good at that, so that's just what I expected from him.
The only way that we can do that is if we're in a good frame of mind. Okay, in other words, I've got to be focused on doing my job, and my job only. Nobody else's job, not focused on talking to somebody else, not focused on screwing with the crowd, none of that. All right, I do my job, I do it for that play, I move on to the next play. Okay, I do it again. Something good happens, guess what? I focus on doing my job. Okay? I celebrate, I have a great time, I focus on doing my job. Something bad happens, we get over the sideline, we regroup, we focus on doing our job. And that's what today is all about, all right? It's 100% about which team wants to win the most, who's going to play the hardest, and which team has the ability to focus on doing their job and ignoring everything else, okay? It's going to be a blast to play today. Make sure you guys do a great job of communicating and talking to each other on the field, on the sideline. Communicate with your coaches, let us know what's going on, and let's go out and have a great time today. You guys have earned the right to play well today by putting the work in, okay? So now all we got to do is go cut it loose and play football. All right, but don't get caught up in anything today except doing your job. Nothing else matters, all right? Have a blast. Can't wait to watch you play. Proud of you guys. Love you. Appreciate what you guys have done to get to this point. Let's go play our ass off, okay? All right, let's get a family on three. 1, 2, 3.
You know, I have a lot of friends on that side, and I just knew that it was going to be a tough game. They were going to play as hard as they could. Only thing I was thinking about was winning the game. I wasn't thinking about anything else but that. Strictly business and wanted to win.
Waking up Saturday morning, I mean, I was just ready for the game to start, honestly. It felt like an eternity waiting for, you know, the game to actually get there, given that we had a bye week and, you know, all this stuff kind of just in between games. But, you know, it did seem like a long time. I just walked out of the tunnel and, you know, stepped onto the turf, and I just started laughing. You know, I thought about all the great memories I'd made there, because I mean, for me, that's home. You know, that's where I got my degree. Made so many great memories there. Have such great, you know, relationships with guys that are still there, coaches that are still there. So, you know, SMU for me will always be a very special place. But yeah, it was something that I never thought I was going to have to do so quickly, getting into coaching. You know, being at my first job really, and, you know, having to go back to, you know, the place I played at. It was interesting.
Hey, do our job, okay? Do our job. It's all about staying focused and doing our job for 60 minutes, all right? The team that plays the hardest, the most physical is going to win, all right? Be focused, play as hard as you can play, do your job for 60 minutes, and let's go kick these guys' okay?
Today, we are live in Dallas, Texas. It's the return of Sonny Dykes. This offseason, it was a very public, ugly breakup from SMU. This is the 101st battle for the Iron Skillet, a rivalry game. Yes, Miller with some space to the left side across the 50, eventually pushed out of bounds. Handoff is to Miller, bounces to the outside. His quarterback, Duggan, giving him a block. Across the 25, here's Duggan, pressured, rolling out to his right, throwing, end zone, got it! Touchdown, Savion Williams!
Oh, none of it. Oh, none of it.
Mordecai looking right, throws across the field, dangerous pass, it's picked off! Abe Kamara with the interception for TCU.
Hey, you already know what it is. Come on. Stop playing with him. We really teach him. Great job. Come on.
Back to the ground with Miller. Finds space over the middle. Still on his feet. Miller, end zone, touchdown, TCU. A 28-yard touchdown run. Kendre Miller looking like that dude today.
We got to keep running that. I trust the guy.
Taking it out, looking to find some blockers, gets over that left edge across the 25, now across the 40, still on his feet, oh, tripped up at the 45, Darius Davis, what a return. Duggan looking to throw, pocket collapsing, he will take off, plenty of room up the middle, sliding down inside the 30. They bring the pressure, picked up nicely by the offensive line, plenty of time, Duggan over the middle, completes it. First and goal from the 8. Henderson in motion, looking to throw. Complete. Touchdown, Jared Wiley, the tight end. An 28-yard touchdown pass for TCU.
Hey, you know how we do this, man. Dallas takeover right now. This is happening right now.
With some tempo, Mordecai is blitzed up the middle. Johnny Hodges. Horned Frogs. This is Darius Davis showing the burners. Darius Davis, no one's gonna get him. An 80-yard house call. Darius Davis, show him what you got.
I ain't done yet.
That's how the first half will end here in Dallas. Our score, TCU 28, SMU 14.
All right, but we got to start fast. Defense, let's get a 3 and out. All right, get the ball back for the offense. Let's go down and score. All right, so it's going to be a 60-minute battle. We just got to keep playing off, okay? All right, let's get family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
On the ground, this is Wheat, and he gets pushed back. And Singers can't get away from Travius Hodges Tomlinson. Advantage. 3rd and 9 for TCU. Here comes the blitz. Picked up nicely. Throw over the middle. Got his man. Gunnar Henderson. Mordecai looking to throw again. Empty backfield down the middle. Dangerous pass. Picked off. Josh Newton on the return. Finally brought down inside SMU territory.
How you gonna fish in the water for a shark?
Ball on the 10, 2nd and goal. Duggan will keep it himself. Gets a block from his receivers to the outside. DeMarcado at the carry, and he's in there for a touchdown. TCU back to a 2-score lead.
Hey, see you next year.
Up the middle, look at that huge hole open up, and he's gone. Amari DeMarcado, 63-yard touchdown run for TCU. He says, goodbye, SMU fans. Warm up the buses.
Bye-bye, ponies.
Gonna go the way of TCU. They came out fast, up 14-0, and never looked back. Final seconds will wind down here for Sonny Dykes. He has now won the last 3 battle for the Iron Skillet. The last 2 when he was at SMU, and this most recent one here with TCU. And for the first time since 2017, the Horned Frogs start the season at 3-0.
I'm glad we won. Guys played well. I'm just really proud of how our team really handled that situation.
We executed when we had to, and we got the win, which is the most important thing. I just knew that it was going to be a tough game. They were going to play as hard as they could, and I wanted to also show that the reason I picked Coach Dykes is because he's a winner.
And actually being able to work with Coach Dykes every day, what you see is what you get with him, and really with all of our staff. What you see as a player, that's who they are. It's awesome. He's awesome to work for sure.
He loses the job, which is really hard. He's getting ready to be a senior. It's his last year. And he never blinks. You know what I mean? He never had a bad practice. He never pouted. He never thought of himself one time. And how many people can you say that about? That in your life. Truly, how many people can you say that about? And you can say it about Max Duggan, that's for sure. And so I'm incredibly indebted, incredibly proud. Kind of emotional about it, honestly, just because I think he's the way you want your son to handle that situation. That's about as good a compliment, I think, as you can give somebody.
Congrats, Coach. Love you. Congrats. I'm proud of you, buddy. Big one. Oh, it was awesome, man. I'm so proud of you, sir. Good job. Number one, I'm really proud of you guys, okay? Listen, we didn't play our best football, okay? But we figured out how to win, all right? And that's hard to do. All right, it's very hard to do. We did a great job. We didn't turn the ball over on offense. We left a bunch of points on the field, all right? But we took care of the football. And when you do that, it gives you a chance to win. So great job that way offensively. Defense, I thought we played hard the whole game. But you know what? It feels damn good to win. We did exactly what we said we were going to do. We played hard. All right, we played tough. We played for 60 minutes. Okay, we needed everybody in this room. I am so proud to be your coach and so proud of you guys. Let me just say this, man. Let me just say this. I love you guys because y'all love to play football. You know what I'm saying? I love you because you love to play football and you play it the right way, okay? Congratulations.
Only undefeated team in Texas!